Let's see, I guess we're live. I've never done this before. Let's see what's going on. Enable flash, mute microphone. Learning. I got a like, but no one's logged on. Not going to talk to an empty room. Let's take a look. All right, someone's live. How do I look at the chat? I've never done this. Sorry. Hold on. Let's see. Let me hold. How do I see who's live? Or is there a chat? Let's see. Live chat. All messages are visible. Top chat. Some messages. What does that mean? Oh, pin chat. Got it. Yo. Producer Sammy. What's up, Sammy? How you doing? Welcome. I'm going to wait until there's like maybe 5 of you guys live. And then I got this little game I want to play. It's just an experiment right now. Let's see what happens. All right. Who else is on? Say hi. Why isn't the chat showing? Yo, Snapchat. Snapshot Goose. I know you, Julian. What's going on? Is that that's Julian, right? All right. Okay, all right. Trying to see if I can get like 10 people on. This could be fun. Hello, Buggy Boy Chris. What's going on? What else we got? I'm just behind the camera. I'll show up in a second. I'm going to play some tunes for you guys. But, all right, 3 people on so far. Anyone else? Anyone else? Come on. 7,200 subscribers. Surely more than 3 of you are on YouTube right now. We've waited long enough to go live. Anyone? Bueller. All right, still not seeing anyone. Someone logged off. Great. All right, yo, we got Thick Bunkus getting a few. Oh, thanks, Julian. Appreciate it. Who's Thick Bunkus? Have we interacted before? Julian, do you know Thick Bunkus? Hi, Ethan. Oh, how you guys doing? I should probably... Matthew. Hello. Wait, let me understand this. I want to make sure I got everyone's name right. That's that Ethan kid. Or Nightstar 40s. Who's Matthew is Thick Bunkus. And then Ethan, that's you, Nightstar. Cool, sweet. All right. Let me flip this over. Matthew is me and Ethan is Thick Bunkus. Gotcha. Sweet. And you guys all know Julian? Switch around here. Oh. What's up, guys? I'm sorry you guys all know Julian. Just kidding, Julian. So what I want to do was something new where all the songs I get requested, I transcribe them. Here's a transcription. And I need to practice them. Most of them are hard. So one of the ideas I thought to do was to practice them slowly and have my subscribers name the song. And the first person to name, there's about 10 at a time. And the person to name all of them, I do a giveaway where they win like a $20 Amazon gift card. I'm trying to figure out the logistics of it. The thing is that most of the people logged on, we're going to get none of these. Exactly, Julian. So obviously, for those of you wondering, Julian is one of my students. I've known him for, 5 years or something? Is one of my private students. So he's not among the 7,200 subscribers who leave comments. And for whatever reason, the YouTube algorithm has decided that I am the guy who teaches hip-hop on piano. So None of you guys are gonna get this. Joke's on you. I've known him for 10. Who is somebody once told? Reveal yourself. Yeah, so anyways, that being said, I don't, Julian has been pestering me since, gotcha. So that being said, I don't know if my Name That Tune thing will work unless I got like maybe 20, 30, 40 people on here. Nice to meet you, somebody. So that said, Ethan has been asking me questions, so I think that'd be fun. Let me write in the chat your music questions, and I'll be happy to answer them. People pay me a lot of money to do this privately, so I'm offering it to you for free. Anyone, first one. Let's go. Julian feels sorry for me. Right, yeah. Just an experiment. We'll see what happens. Sounds like I'll never go live after this again. Maybe when I get like, I don't know, 1 million subs. Breaking Bad theme song. I gotta look it up. I actually don't have good ears. I don't just play something right away. I have students who can do that. I can't do that. It takes me a while to figure them out. Breaking Saul. Oh yeah, I already forgot how that goes, Julian. Anyone else? Music questions? Bring it up. I broke Saul. Let's try some other stuff here. What does this do? Oh, it's just filters. And what's this? Mute microphone. Don't need to do that. We all start from somewhere. Thank you. No, I'm not going to quit. Just this is one of the quick ideas I had, but I think I need to have something. Thank you so much. No, I think I just need to have a larger audience for the idea that I had in my mind. How many fingers does it require to play piano? Great question. I typically 10, although you could be pretty good with 9, I'd say. You could if you have very dexterous toes, probably. I think we've evolved out of that. Show proof? No, not for free. Source? I'm not gonna cite my sources. See, are there any scale variants like Dorian and Lydian? Can there be Dorian and Lydian keys? Okay, real question. OnlyFans soon. Sure enough, soon enough, Julian. I think you're going to be literally my only fan. If there are scale variants like Dorian and Lydian, can there be Dorian and Lydian keys? Yes and no, not necessarily. Because Dorian and Lydian are going to still use the same key signature, typically, no. Usually, modal harmonies are only used in short periods, meaning that the primary triad structure of a song, like the tonic, subdominant, dominant chords, are going to be consistent with major and minor. So kind of a long answer to your question. You won't really have a modal key per se, because you're still going to end on a diatonic tone. That's a good question. I need to like write stuff out and get. It's a little bit beyond the scope of a live stream, but short answer is not really. At least not for a larger composition, but for brief periods, yes. All right, good question. Next. How long have you been playing? What other instruments that you play that are similar to the piano? I've been playing for about 28 years. No, what am I saying? I'm not 35 years old. I'm 40. So I've been playing for not 28 years, 33 years. I started at 7 or 8. been teaching since I was 18, so I've been teaching for 22 years. Um, do I play any other instruments? No, I don't actually. I feel like sticking to one instrument and getting very, very good is a good thing. That's not to say that you shouldn't be a multi-instrumentalist in middle school and high school, and try other instruments. But typically, if you really want mastery towards one thing, you know, you have to dedicate your life towards that. That being said, what was the second part of the question? How long have you, what other instruments? But that being said, similar to piano, I can play harpsichord, organ, and clavichord, which are really no different. Just the technique changes slightly. How much does your fit cost? Like, oh, the outfit I'm wearing? Uh, is that what you're asking? The coat's Hugo Boss, just kind of flexing. I forgot how much I bought for. I bought like maybe 7 years ago. Jacket, sweaters, Theory. I'm not gonna say how much they were. It was nice. And then jeans are Page, and I'm wearing Vans. So let's see. What does this say? Making me wish I chose the piano instead of trombone. It's not too late to change, but okay, not necessarily music theory. But what was your inspiration to start playing piano? Oh, that's a good question. Play Wonderwall. Thick Bunkus, did you previously comment that? Because I got that comment this morning regarding Wonderwall. So just wondering. I have an idea of a second YouTube channel where I cover songs with a really thick British accent. So I thought that'd be cool to just, play Wonderwall and be like, "Two diet, it's got to be a diet," and just. All right, what are we doing? All right, hold on. I'm looking through this. Win answer. Thank you so much. Thank you so much regarding that. Okay, not necessarily a music theory question, but what was your inspiration? What was my inspiration to play piano? I moved. I was like any other kid, kind of like it was tough to get me to practice, and I was learning Moonlight Sonata, the first movement, right? And then I was 15 or 16 when I moved, and so I had to get a new teacher, and that new teacher said you should play the third movement, which I haven't played this in like 25 years, but that third movement is the one that goes. Is that one? And she was like, "You should do it." And I'm like, "Holy shit, no way, I'm not going to do the third movement. That's scary. I can't do it." And I didn't say holy shit in front of my teacher, but you get the idea. And she said, "You're never going to know unless you try." And I tried, and it was at that, and I got it. And it was at that moment I decided to dedicate my life to piano. Let's take a look, going through the photos. Wishing my mother furthermore kept forcing me to play piano. Dude, just pick it back up. Pick it back up when you're a teenager. It's way easier when your parents aren't nagging you to practice. Trust me. Where would you recommend a beginner should start? Get a teacher as soon as you can. Typically, I'd say, don't. I teach. I know my channel's got the YouTube stuff with the colors and stuff. That's all for inspiration, and for people to see that they are talented and that they can do it. But that being said, if you get a teacher as soon as you can, that's going to be great for you. Let's see, where would you recommend a beginner should start? Yeah, I do a little piano, just never refine my skills. Dude, refine them. Hi, Sydney. Who are you? Yeah, sure, Sydney. Who are you? The legendary Mike, obviously. Thank you. I don't know him. Sure you don't. How many pianos do you have? I have 2 pianos. I have this one. I've got this one, which you can't see. I'm not going to move my tripod. And then I've got a keyboard as well. But 2 in the studio. The keyboard's the one I use for the YouTube stuff. Why did the chat go away? I feel like I missed a question. Did I miss anyone's question? Let's see, what else? He is made of pianos. That's right. Awesome. Thank you guys. You guys saved this live stream. This is actually pretty fun. Do you know how to tune a piano, or is that like a whole different job? It practically is a whole different job. There's very few, in the Venn diagram of piano players and piano tuners, there's very little overlap. Although tuners are quite good. One of my dear friends is an exceptional piano tuner, and I did go to music school with him. piano technician, I should say. That's a good little tip. If you're going to hire someone to tune your piano, make sure you're hiring a technician. That way, if they break a string, they can easily fix it. Which pianist do you look up to the most? Who is your favorite pianist? Favorite pianist, great question. I really like Vladimir Horowitz. He died in like 87. I think nobody, just checking to make sure my next student is coming in like 5 minutes. No one can touch his tone and tone quality. I like a lot of the older legendary guys. I think some of the newer guys make funny faces and dress weird just for marketing purposes. Evgeny Kissin, he's great. Martha Argerich, she's fantastic. She was one of the best live concerts I've seen. What else? Have you ever accidentally slammed the cover on your hand? All the time. I love that. Which pianist do you have that skill that you can hear what scale is being played? No, I do not have perfect pitch. I'm not even anywhere close to perfect pitch. When I transcribe music for my channel, it's a really tedious process that requires silence, and I meditate on it, and I get the first note. Once you get the first few notes, you know what key you're in, and then you can kind of reduce what right and wrong notes to play. But no, my ears suck. Like I said, a lot of my students have better ears than I do. Do you have that skill that you can hear? No. Can you play blindfolded while sitting on one hand? Yeah, that's no problem. I have a question. On grand piano, what does the top lid thing do? I'm guessing lid. Yeah, no, it's just when you lift it, you expand the sound outwards more, and you can lift it slightly. There's usually 2 settings for the lids. So yeah. Favorite classical composer? Maurice Ravel would be up there. Yeah, Maurice Ravel, I'd say. I missed one. Do you enjoy playing jazz music, or are you more classical? I'm not crazy about jazz. I don't hate it. But I would say I like classical the most, and then I like pop and rock, and then I would place jazz below that. Nothing against it. Let's see, anything else? Cool. Wow. Well, unless anyone's got any other questions, you guys save this. I had a break. I had a last-minute cancellation between students, so I thought I'd go live and try this out. And I remembered to bring my ring light. How you guys like that? So I don't normally look this nice. All right. Just kidding. One last question. Have you ever played a church organ before? I have. Yes, it's cool. Most church organs, they're actually still electronic. The one that's directly attached to the pipes, I've never gotten the chance to play one of those. But I'd imagine it's pretty cool. If you guys want, YouTube Cameron Carpenter Revolutionary Etude. Search that up. That's the craziest organ playing you're ever going to see. Phantom of the Opera style? Yeah, exactly. Cool. Alrighty, guys, that was fun. Thank you so much for tuning in. And maybe I'll do that Name That Tune, but probably not. This was way more fun. Take care. Signing out.